Bro, what did we watch, bro? What did we just watch? 2 wins in 9. Bro, what did we just watch? Like, it was just a whole lot of nothing. Like question, guys, were you entertained? Just like, please answer that in the chat. Like, please type it out. Were you entertained by that game right there? Like, please let me know, bro. Nope, nope. You see, didn't watch. Look at this, bro. Either we're not entertained or we're not watching. It's almost like Tottenham fans want us to win. Surprise, surprise. It's almost like we want to win games. This is crazy. This is nasty. Bro. Shout out him in the chat. He went on to watch the game, guys. For anyone new coming into the stream, he went to go watch the game, yeah, and clicked off in 2 minutes because he found it boring. This is supposed to be the most entertaining football in the league. That's what this is supposed to be. And nah, we got people trying to learn about football, trying to spend time to learn about football, and he's clicking off in 2 minutes because the football was boring. This is the manager. We're supposed to be sacrificing winning for the entertainment. That's what this manager wants. That's what he's come out and said. He's also come out and said that, but this was back at Celtic, he said this. It's okay for him to lose players to injury if it means he keeps playing the style of football he wants to play. So he's willing for his players to go down like flipping soldiers, big up Musa, Call of Duty, Angeball. He's willing to sacrifice players on his roster just so he can play a style of football. What type of shit is that? And it's not even just dropping players. It's getting players injured, potentially ruining their careers. You doggies off again, another muscle injury, hamstring problem. How many players to add to that list? The list keeps growing of injuries. We thought Dragushin was injured. No, he clocked in another 90 today. It's only a matter of time before he goes down. Dorrington still can't get a game even though he's the only centre-back we have. What are we supposed to do? And you know the craziest part about this? We would have had Van de Ven and Romero if this guy didn't rush them back for Chelsea. They would have been back by now. That's the craziest bit about this. If we had just let Van de Ven rest and not re-aggravate his hamstring, he would have been back by now. At the very least, would have been on the bench or looking like it's time for him to go back into the starting lineup. But no, we rush him out for Chelsea and he gets injured again. Even though it's a new injury for Romero, he was still looking unfit when he was on the pitch and he went down in 15 minutes. This is insane. We let Wolves come to our stadium and just pass us off the pitch. What did we do? We didn't do nothing. Son, never let him take a penalty again in his life. Never. We all know where Son goes. Son always goes bottom left. That is what he always does because he finesses the ball. It's a finesse shot because that's Son's go-to. He's always going to wrap it around his foot. He goes bottom left. Every time. Every time I've seen Son take a penalty, he goes bottom left. It's not that much. It's not hard. Why is he even taking the pen? I don't care that he's captain. I don't care that he's the club legend. Fuck it. Put him on the bench, bro. He's gone. He can't play under this manager. He can't. Who missed a shot with his head? That was Sarr. Again, that's another thing. Sarr has to be all the way up the pitch, missing these chances because Solanke has to drop deep. How many times did we see Solanke in between Bentancur and Bissouma trying to bring the ball up the pitch because Maddison's not there? How many times did we see that? We kept seeing Solanke drop deeper than everyone just so he can collect the ball and drive it up the pitch. Not only because Maddison's not there, but because no one else will do it, which means we have Sarr, who just came on the pitch, missing 2 easy chances. One was offside, fair enough. The header is inexcusable. And if Solanke's there, he scores it. It's that simple. But Solanke has to drop deep because none of these players know how to drive with the ball apart from Kulusevski. Everyone is a Frankenstein on this pitch. Tired, slow moving, can't speak. They're all just head down. It's over. All right, the league been finished. The league has been finished. The league was finished back when we were playing Aston Villa and we beat them 4-1. The league was finished back then. But one thing I don't understand is, why is, if we're supposed to be trusting this manager, which, to be fair, if you want to trust him, go ahead. If you want to trust him, go ahead. All right? But if we're supposed to be playing this entertainment football and we're not always going to win games, where the fuck is the entertainment? I am bored on these live streams. The chat is bored on these live streams. There's a reason why we're all in this live. It's because we are bored. It's not fun watching this. I'm looking at the chat and I'm taking 5-minute intervals reading the chat and not even watching the game sometimes because it's that boring. We're just seeing Wolves pass it around. We're trying to press them, but we can't press them because we're shattered on the pitch. We have no energy. Wolves are just chilling, passing the ball around. There wasn't even many clear-cut chances today. It's just the ones that were clear-cut, they were scored. That Fraser flipping Forster, for that last 10 minutes from Fraser Forster was disgraceful. That goal from Strand Larsen, big ups to him. It was a tough angle. He shot the ball the way he was supposed to. It went in. Props to him. But Forster should have saved that shit easy. It was right at him. But he dodged the bullet like it was the fucking Matrix, like he was dodging a bullet. He just flapped his flipping hand. He's acting like the strikers in goal on Blue Lock, fam. What is that? This Forster guy is disgraceful. And we only have 30 million apparently in the January transfer window to sign players. We're supposed to keep going with this guy in net? Who saw that save from the corner in the last couple minutes? The ball goes in, it gets headed by a Wolves player and Forster saves it. Bruv, look at that save. Look at that save and tell me the man doesn't need a walking stick on the pitch. This is disgraceful. Watching this is disgraceful. It was boring. There was nothing to the game. And I'm just seeing us commit to this press and the press didn't even work. We did nothing. Wolves was popping the ball around. It did not matter. It did not matter. This should have easily been gone. Mixing the penalty and the chances that we could have had and the chances that were wasted. This should have easily been a 3-4-1. I predicted us to win 4-1 today. Call me delusional. That's fine. I predicted a 4-1 because I assumed that we would put our chances away and Wolves wouldn't. Because we have players who can put the ball in the net. And Wolves like to try and play out from the back. We saw it against Chelsea how they got dicked down because they kept trying to play out the back and Chelsea would press them. That's literally what Tottenham's supposed to be best at. Pressing teams who try and play it out from the back. And we looked horrible because the players are dead on their feet. Frankensteins. They're slower than the fucking monsters on the Thriller music video. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson. This is nasty. And I'm tired of this shit. This shit is annoying me. If you want to back Ange, cool. But if you tell me Ange don't get no criticism for this game, another game where I'm looking at Ange closely to see if I'm missing something. Because people tell me Ange is shouting stuff at the players. I'm looking at Ange every time I can. It's hands in his pockets, shaking his head, or it's arms folded, shaking his head. That's all I'm seeing. This is insane. Koreans taking selfies after 2-2. Hey, look, they can do what they want. I'm not even gonna say nothing about that. They can do what they want. They're fans of the club too. Let them do what they want to do. The players were all dead. They were all dead. Couple moments of magic from Kulusevski. Solanke played well. Apart from that, I don't care about any of the rest of the man. Don't care. Don't care. Bentancur, cool. The rest of them don't care, bruv. This was nasty to watch. It was absolutely nasty. Check IG, I'll check it in a second, man. My fault. My head's got this is the most animated, this is the most annoyed I've been on stream since I've started streaming, because seeing that was disgraceful. Seeing that was crazy. I'm more mad now than I was when we lost to Ipswich. I was more mad now than when we lost to Galatasaray, even though I told them, man, that we should be playing our strongest team against Galatasaray. This is the most annoyed I've been, because this is the easiest game we've had out of all of them games, and we still couldn't win. We still couldn't win. Look at our schedule. Look at the schedule. This has been a hard month for us. January is just as hard, if not harder. Remember what we got next. Remember we got Newcastle next, guys. We still got the Europa League. The FA Cup kicks off. We got Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. We got the North London Derby. This was the easy game. And we couldn't even beat these, man. Credit to Wolves for doing what they had to do, but this was supposed to be the easy game for us. Big up Leo in the chat. So what are we supposed to do now? What are we supposed to do now? Now we got to look forward to all these difficult games where we're probably going to get slapped. And I would love for nothing more than the squad to come out, the manager to come out for the next games and ball out and shut me up. I would love that, because I would sit here and say, yo, this guy's cooking. But right now, the steak is burnt, fam. The steak is burnt.